Hello and welcome. It's John Kroner with Bullseye Trader. I'd like to welcome you to my video where we're going to be talking about the free trade idea of the week. And Trade Ideas has this program where if you go to this website right here, it's case sensitive. Okay, you can sign up to get the free trade idea of the week. They'll show you how they identify the trade, the technical conditions that are in place for the stock at the time, why we believe it'll perform, based on the chart, and how you can find more trades like that on your own. So that's what we're going to talk about, and it all starts with signing up for it. And what you do is you just simply put that in there. It'll redirect you to that link there. You put your first name in and your email, and you sign up. It's just that simple. After you do that, you will receive a trade idea in your inbox every Monday morning, and that'll give you time to go in and look. And here's just scrolling through a little over a year's worth of them. Okay, I've put them all in one file, and so what I've done after that is I've gone in and I've just picked out some of them. Number one, I have this chart here, which I showed you before, where I use this every week to pick out different winners. But one thing we have here is the stock score. So I have them sorted here by stock composite rating. Okay, and of course 100 is the best. And I picked out a couple of them to look at. So we'll just go right down this list here, and I'll tell you what, we'll just go alphabetically here since that's how it's sorted. AMZN, if we take a look at this one, this was picked, back a while ago, and you can see here how it has just gone straight up. Okay, so I went back and I pulled out the dates that these were all picked, and this AMZN was picked on May the 26th, which was right about here, okay? And you see it did pull back a little bit, but then it went way up. So we were at 226 and it got as high as 265 just about. So once again, you may have to manage some of these, but generally they are very, very good trades. Now, eBay was picked back on May the 4th. So if we go back here and we find May the 4th, so we were right back here in about the $41 mark. And it, we did come up here and we had a little bit of a pullback, but then we got as high as $60, and we're still up at 58 right now. So eBay was clearly a big winner. Then we have FND that was picked on September the 16th, way back in 2019. So we've got to back this chart off a little bit. September the 26th, and the same thing here. You can see we did have a little bit of a pullback. Okay, so if you had got in and held, or even got back in, somewhere here in the $45 range, it got as high as 62. Now, when the rest of the market crashed with the coronavirus, it did have a gigantic pullback. But if you were brave enough to buy down there, look at the ride you could have taken on it here, all the way back up to a little more than 60, and it is still flying high. Then we go on to this PAAS back on April the 20th. So if we look, that's right in here about the $18, $19 mark, all the way up here to $34, and it's still making highs. Peloton, back on January the 21st, so that's way back in here. So let's see here. So somewhere around the $30 mark, and it went as high as 69. Now it's pulling back a little bit right now, but still a tremendous gain. SPWH was picked on June the 29th, so that was a fairly recent one. June the 29th is right about here, so about 1250 up to 16. TAL was back on February the 3rd. Okay, so that's right in about here somewhere. So maybe the $51 mark. Now it did have a little bit of a rough spot, but once it got going there, all the way up to $76. So a lot of these, and of course these aren't recommendations from me, but they are ones where you have to see how they fit into your own trading, and if you want to put a little bit on or put it on your watch list, whatever you want to do. And Zillow way back on December the 2nd, so that was back in here, and you can see $38. Now all these buy marks are when our artificial intelligence is suggesting a buy also, okay? But you go here from $38, it went as high as 65, and then as everything else pulled back, hit some very, very low lows and back up again. So some tremendous opportunities, and once again we're talking about the trade of the week. This is a free offer to you from Trade Ideas. You don't have to be a member. It doesn't cost you anything out of pocket, but it will let you see a little bit about what Trade Ideas has to offer. So right here is the link. I'll put it down below the video and in the different posts that you'll see around. So hey, sign up, take advantage of this. Thank you for watching, and God